You know, your genetics can say a lot about what you look like and who you're related to.
And with new tech unlocking these secrets inside your DNA, detectives are getting new help solving cold cases. THV11's Sarah Hobakowitz breaks it down for us.
A few weeks ago, we shared new DNA evidence into the cold case murder of Katie Lavender in Hot Springs. It's nearly a 10-year-old case with new evidence after DNA scientists were able to figure out that the suspect looks like this. But how does it all work? It's a puzzle that Parabon Labs figures out every day.
Parabon is a DNA technology company, and sort of the most exciting thing that we do is working in the forensics field.
Ellen Graytek is the director of bioinformatics at Parabon and gives DNA a much closer look than typical crime labs can when police hit a dead end.
That's when detectives come to us trying to find out what else can the DNA tell them.
And the DNA can tell them a whole lot. From that sample, Parabon can teach you more about the genotype, think family tree information, or phenotype, things like physical traits and appearance. That's what Graytek specializes in.
We stick to those traits that are very, very strongly genetic. We say you have your mother's eyes. Well, that's because you have your mother's DNA.
The labs look at thousands of markers in DNA strands for indicators for things like eye color, skin color, or freckles.
And what actually comes out of our predictions is like a three-dimensional digital object.
A forensic artist can then turn that file into a snapshot of what the person probably looks like based on that DNA. Here are a few examples comparing the predictions to the actual photos.
That's not genetic. If they have tattoos, how they wear their hair, their facial hair, that's not going to be able to be predicted.
That's when Cece Moore, the chief genetic genealogist, can fill in gaps with family tree information.
The amount of DNA shared tells us the approximate relationship.
Searching for even a small percentage of similarity.
People that are sharing DNA with this unknown perpetrator.
The pool of genetic data comes from some of the millions of DNA tests people can buy to see their own ancestry.
We can start connecting into public records, into traditional genealogical records like census records.
Right now, only the smaller companies let forensic labs use that information, and even then, you typically have to opt in. It's led to positive IDs on hundreds of suspects so far.
We're actually having a lot of success with it,
giving investigators crucial leads in cold cases.
It always, in the end, is going to be a DNA match that goes to court. And so we're helping them figure out who to test.
Reporting in Little Rock, Sarah Hobakowitz, THV11 News.
The DNA research does come with a high price tag. For that snapshot image, it's about $3,000, and the family tree research about $5,000.